Hello, and welcome back to the Creator's Guide for Successful Manifesting. I am your host, ML Lewis, and this is part 4 or episode 4 of the series. Today's focus is on how to understand people as it pertains to manifesting. So we've acknowledged that I am the only presence acting here, there, and everywhere. If you have not listened to the first episode on how to know thyself, I would encourage you to go back and start the series off from the beginning so that you could listen to what the discussion was about as it pertains to I am the only presence acting here. It's time for us to get comfortable with who we are and live from this perspective. Live from this perspective. Live, move, and have our being from this perspective. All too often we've gotten offended when we've heard people, say, I am God or something like that. Oh my goodness, he's God. Yes, he's God. Everything is God. How can anything not be God? If I created it, then it's mine. I created, I'm the creator of the thing. It is a part of me. It is a manifested expression of me. And if I can say, hey, I am the child of the Most High God, well, guess what? That means that I am God. I am an expression of the Holy Spirit. I am one with it's more than just an expression even. It's an expression, but I am one with this that I am. This is why we hear these sayings all throughout our life, especially particularly in the Bible, which a lot of people have believed in, a lot of people feel some type of way about. For me, like I stated previously, I'm neutral when it comes to the Bible. As long as it's got some good, powerful, positive information that pushes me through, then I don't mind listening to it, or I don't mind taking it and applying it. For example, I am all in all. I am omnipotent. I am omnipresent. These are true sayings, and it's true. And if the infinite power says I am all in all, consciousness is all in all. The life force that is flowing through ourselves in every phenomena, or all the phenomena, every life form in existence, from universe to multi-universe, to the planets, to the stars, to the beings within the planets and the stars. We all are living beings of this infinite field that is the one creator. So that makes every last one of us the one creator with the one creator, expressing ourselves as the one creator. And so this is what this journey is about. It is about accepting that, moving, living, and having our being from this perspective, the one creator's perspective, and manifesting from the one creator's perspective. Now, if I am all and all, then all people that appear in my vibrational field, or my electromagnetic field, or the world that I'm experiencing that is unique to only me, then I should naturally see how everything that I'm experiencing with my 5 senses, including all people, are a reflection of my inner light, of my soul. Even our family members and all the people that appear in our field of activity, it's quite amazing to close our eyes and give instructions to that which is within us, expressing as another person, and say to that which is within me, you are very kind to me. And if I can vibrate with that truth of this other energy, of myself being kind, or of that person being kind to me and feeling the joy of that I feel from that, then that person will reflect that back to me in that way that I'm vibrating with it. It's quite amazing. I do this all the time, especially with relationships that are dear to me. Now, it also works for getting rid of people's who are not so dear to you. If you want to get rid of their reflection out of your experience, remember, the infinite is eternal. The infinite consciousness is eternal. So just gonna put that disclaimer there before I tell you my little story here. But before I go there, let me just talk about what I was saying prior, is that when you go within, and here's an example of what I'm talking about. I do this all the time. I was having some issues with my own beliefs of a relationship, listening to my past thoughts, getting angry about it within myself, like so many of us do. You know, thinking about something that somebody may have said in a slick way, or got you upset about something, and now you're angry, and you imagining yourself telling that person off, and building from that negative energy. But when you know that, okay, the only person I'm arguing with is myself, if I am indeed all in all, then that is me, and I'm having an argument with me, and I am creating it within myself by sitting around here thinking about it, vibrating to it, imagining how I'm going to tell them off. That is creation. That is creation, and it sure will happen, but it's not a positive. It's a harmful creation, because now you're arguing with somebody that you love. Now you have problem and beefs with people that you care for. But here's how you get rid of it, and I had to learn to do this for myself, because I was having problems with a family member that was very, very dear to me. And I started praying, and I started saying, I bless our situation with love and light. I bless our situation with love and light. She's very kind to me. She is very supportive. And if you don't want to make it specific towards a person, because you don't have to make it specific if you have a hard time believing that that person could be kind to you. You want to generalize it. And I get that from Abraham Hicks, the great teacher Abraham Hicks. You want to generalize it. Just say, I bless this situation with love and light. Or I'm at peace with myself and the whole world. I get along with everybody. I'm so grateful and thankful that I'm having a great relationship with all people, all my family members. But I was strong enough to believe that this works. So it was easy for me to say, you know what, she's very supportive of me. She's very kind to me. There's nothing but love and light in our relationship. We look out for each other. I started speaking things like that within my private space, within myself. Every time I thought about this person, I had to discipline myself, because I found myself, every time I thought about him, when I was on a negative end of the spectrum, I was creating negatively, thinking angry stuff, things that I couldn't believe they said that, and now I'm going to tell them, just all type of negativity. It was going through my mind, and it was making our relationship worse. But when I got it together and I started saying, I bless our situation with love and light, I call in healing over this situation. And every time I thought about her, I knew that I needed to replace the negative with positive, quietly and serene within myself. Feel that energy of the positive. When I tell you it happened so fast, the turnaround was quick. All of a sudden, this dear family member that I adore, started showing me kindness. But they were reflecting back to me the same harsh energy that I was feeling towards them on the inside prior to that. But when I got it together and I started going inward and taking that situation on the inside, because everything's on the inside. All your friends, all your family, all of them. You don't have all these trillions of cells for nothing. They're right here inside of you, with you at all times, and you can go within and have those conversations. When I tell you, that relationship turned out to be so wonderful, and it still is to this day. And she's like a big sister to me. So, I know that if I get angry about something, or we get angry with each other about something, I already know what to do. And that bad boy is healed right back up, because I know that this person that I'm speaking of and all people are a reflection of me. That is me. All right? In the same way, if you want to remove somebody out your life, if you want to remove someone that's not positive reflection of your life, and just know that if you are having some negative experiences, then it's something going on the inside that you need to get healed. But you can remove that person out of your life. All right. I used it with a guy that was abusive to me. And one of the teachers, I believe it was Stuart Weil or Saint Germain from the I Am Discourses, had said that if you want to remove someone from out of your experience, say, peace be unto you. You are free and I am free. And they will disappear. Well, I did this for this abusive person. And I also added, thank you that we are 250 million miles away from each other at all times. Well, it happened quickly. I went years without seeing this person. And then one day his family member DM'd me telling me that he had passed away. So I had not seen him from the moment that I said that prayer. And it was awful the way I said it. I mean, when I said it, I was very aggressive about it because he was outside of the door trying to bam and get in, and I was like, peace be unto you, you are free, I'm free, we are 250 million miles away from each other at all times. And I tell you, from that day to this one, I had not seen that person again, and then finally I received the word that they had passed away. So I knew that his absence in my life was a direct reflection of my silent inner prayer. And I believe his passing was as well. So now when I want someone to no longer be a part of my experience, I say you are free and I am free in love, peace, abundance, well-being, and light. Because we are omnipotent. If you're not aware of what that word means all-powerful. I am omnipotent. We are. What we speak, it manifests. If we can believe it and vibrate with it. So we have to, and we'll do another series on that, but we have to get out of the mindset of wanting to, project this thing in a future. Oh, I hope it comes. Because the vibration is right here and now. I do this too. These series that I'm doing, I am teaching myself as I share it with you. I am the student as well. I need to just feel the energy of it and vibrate with it. But yeah, we have to understand who people are in our experience, from our children, our parents, and we'll talk deeper about this. But the truth is, I probably had more because I didn't understand that I was the only presence acting here. But my relationship with my parents that's probably why a lot of people have that defining relationship, the parents, as something that they struggled with, because it's like the first person that you encounter when you enter into the earth realm or enter into this dimension of awareness. It's your parents for most people. So those are the relationships that we tend to struggle with, or that we tend to have issues overcoming in some things. But when you realize that, that was a loving reflection of myself, here to care for me and take care of me, or whatever it was, that is you. And you can go within and heal that situation, because that being is still there within you. And they are a reflection of you. So all people are reflections of you. You are the one creator. I am the one creator. We all are the one creator. And we reflect back. The people that's in your electromagnetic field is a reflection of your innermost feelings, of your innermost thoughts. And then, I've been hearing this for so long, since I actually started learning about the laws of attraction and the laws of who we are, studying consciousness. I've been hearing this from the great teachers like Deepak Chopra, and I never did dive deeper in it, but I want to dive deeper into this study of understanding who we are, because I feel like we are at a time in our humanity where we need to know what we're capable of, and we need to apply these things. This is the whole reason for these series of videos, to put it out there in the infinite field and help as many as we can, get these conversations going where we can kind of figure out, this is what, we have been living this systematic way of being when we are actually the one creator. We want to talk about how does that affect me on a local level meaning our children, our parents, our cousins, our friends, the people that are close to us. How does this affect me on a worldly level? When we hear about wars, when we hear about stuff that's going on around the country, this is still a reflection of our inner world. So you look at that and you're like, oh my goodness, there's no way I'm reflecting, but you are reflecting it. How can we heal it is the question, if it needs to be healed. Instead of saying, and I go back to what the great teacher Abraham Hicks said, instead of saying this world is terrible, start saying this is a wonderful world. And the reason that the teacher said that is because I am all in all. I am everything. But we'll dive deeper into this on the next series. We are going to go ahead and end this episode with some affirmations. I am so grateful and thankful that I am aware that I am the only presence acting here. I am so grateful and thankful that I am aware that I am the only presence acting here. I am so grateful and thankful that I am aware that I am all and all. I am over there. I am over here. I am everywhere. I am so grateful and I am so thankful that I am aware that all people, all living beings, all matter, all material goods, the universe itself is a reflection of my own light, my own inner light. It is a mighty light. I am so grateful and I am so thankful that I am aware that all people, all living things, all matter, all of the universe itself is a reflection of my own inner soul. I am all and all.